Holy moly. Okay, I just went to audition for the Academy of Arts. The students there make films or scenes or whatever. I was there for quite a long time, and so I was supposed to be there for one short film, and I ended up auditioning for 4. And you know, I had a scene partner, and he was very intense, and sometimes you get very interesting scene partners. So I think something I want to start talking about is how much money I spend when I go on auditions and how much money I make. And I think that'd be really interesting for you guys to see. So today, fortunately, they already had my my headshot and resume online, so they didn't take it. So today I didn't spend any money on that, but I did come all the way to San Francisco just for the auditions. So I spent $10 to and from the audition, and so that's how much I spent today. And let's see if I get cast in anything, then hopefully I'll be making a little bit of money. I got there at like 10, maybe a little bit before 10, because the auditions were supposed to be from 9 to 11. And so imagine, this is my part of my job, right? Auditioning. So I spent 2 hours auditioning, waiting for auditioning, because right now it's 12 o'clock. So imagine if you were getting paid hourly, except I wasn't, because they don't pay you to audition. You actually kind of pay them, because you have to spend money to get there, and usually you have to spend money to print your headshot and your resume, which luckily today I didn't have to give it, so I didn't spend any money on that. So you spend money, a lot of it, and then sometimes they want you to come in a certain outfit, you know, like, or certain clothing, and so sometimes you have to buy it, and of course you can just keep it for future things, but sometimes you have to buy stuff just for an audition, and you can't always return it. You might say, oh, but it evens out because once you get gigs you get paid and whatever. Well, sometimes it doesn't even out. Sometimes you audition a lot and don't get cast. In my experience, I get cast in a lot more industrials, like commercials, right, than plays or films. I have yet to get cast in a theater that pays pretty well. I guess what I'm trying to say is that sometimes it doesn't even out. Sure, sometimes I make enough money to pay, you know, most of my bills through acting, but sometimes I don't, and I just have to figure that out. You know what I do like though are self-tape auditions, or like online submission auditions. Like, for example, I just did I just sent in for a girl empowerment video, and it was just like a voice recording, like a voiceover. So that all I had to do was apply online, which didn't really cost me anything extra, and I didn't have to give them anything or go anywhere, so I didn't spend any money on that. So there's a free audition. I do pay monthly though for SF casting. I pay $25 a month to be a member in SF casting, and so say if I get 25 auditions that month, then I guess I kind of paid $1 per audition. But I don't know that I've ever done 25 auditions in 1 month. I think the most I've done is probably like 11 or 12. So I do like the auditions where you get to self-tape or to turn it in online, like send them some kind of clip. Although it is a lot better to meet the person and see if you like them, and like maybe they'll think of, like if they see you in person, they'll think of you for another role. I also want to take a second to talk about my play being canceled this weekend. So we got a call on Tuesday morning saying, or afternoon, saying that they needed to have a meeting tonight instead of a rehearsal, or that night, and they told us that the show was postponed, and it still didn't hit me. But we had a meeting and they didn't tell us why, but we have to postpone the performances, and hopefully they're going to do it again in the springtime of 2018, but we don't really know exactly when or how that's going to happen. We are meeting on Saturday to do some kind of filming, so hopefully I'll get a little bit more news by then. at the North Face headquarters today in Alameda, and it's so pretty out here. There's so many different headquarters. I think I saw Pete's Coffee driving up, so I'm here to audition today. I just got out of the audition for North Face, and while I was in there, I got another audition today for, I'm not sure, but it's for, I'm gonna be auditioning to be a girlfriend that orders ice cream from a truck or something like that. And it's today in San Francisco, and I was already planning on going today because I have an audition for Brit & Co. as well. So 3 auditions in one day, yay!
Very.
Are we supposed to color?
You have it here to the shopper floral. That's cool. They're both nice.
I made new friends!
She's distracted, taking pictures.
Follow her on Instagram so you can see her pictures.
Hey, you're in the video.
She smiled.
She was born ready, guys. She was born
Yes! Brit & Co. is the cutest. Oh, the Color Factory is across the street. So the Brit & Co. audition was really fun, and I made new friends, and they did not want a headshot and resume, so I saved money on that, and I am about to head into the final audition of the day, and I'm pretty sure they are going to want a headshot and resume, so that'll be $2. And then I spent $10 on getting here and going home today on BART. No, just rest in a coma. The show's just in a coma right now, but it's gonna come back. I just got out of this meeting we had for Unincorporated, and we were just talking about, we just did a little bit of filming and talked about how this has affected us and affected the stories, and just basically talking about how we're gonna make it happen. So I'm excited to see when this happens and how I can help and how I can get these stories out, because they're really important stories that need to be told about local people. And the audition that I did yesterday for a commercial, which I was auditioning to be the girlfriend ordering ice cream from like the main character, it's for a cell phone company in China. They got back to me right away, and I've been cast, so I'm going to be filming that tomorrow. But tonight we party. We're gonna celebrate Amy's birthday, and she's having a birthday dinner at her house.
My house like down. That nursery or whatever.
I can't see. It's pretty dark, but I'll try.
Like when you have a big building,
When you have like a light.
it'll just be yeah. It'll have gyms. It'll have
Look at that tail go!
Thanks. Actually, your job. Can I go get Georgie?
Yes.
Michelle's watching him. Steven?
Here, put it on here in case I take this off.
Okay.
That's
Are you
extra
getting-
hidden.
Are you getting hot already?
You're good.
No.
Get my foil crown. You're good.
I'm always hot.
Yes. So go back out.
For today's commercial shoot, they asked me to wear all gray, and because I don't own much gray, I had to go out to the thrift store. Hi. And I was able to get all of this for $12. Hi, Suzo.
Cool.
architecture everywhere.
Every building looks like.